me, Whitney, and thanks for tuning back into my channel. Today I want to talk about some of the favorite things that I have been using the whole month of May, maybe a little bit of April as well. It's been a little while since I made a video, so I'm so excited to get back and show you all the things that I've been using every single day, or practically every day that I do my makeup. So let's get started. Okay, so the first thing I want to talk about is body bronzing. I feel like that's what everyone's gonna care about over the next few months. You know, we're all going to like barbecues, pool parties, any like outdoor function where we're wearing like shorts or swimsuits, and everybody wants to look like Beyonce or J-Lo or whoever you want to look like. But everybody wants to be super bronzed, have that like healthy glow. So there's been a couple products that I've been using that I either will like mix in with lotion or sunscreen, or I'll put it on top if I want it to be a little stronger, that I feel like kind of gives my body like this really pretty natural glow, without self-tanning me, obviously, because I don't need tanner, but just to give me that like shimmering effect, like I'm on a beach somewhere, you know, on vacation. So anyway, the first one I want to talk about is the Becca Shimmering Skin Perfector, and this is in Topaz, I believe. Yes, Topaz. So I like to add this one to foundation and or to my body lotion, and I'll put that all over, and it gives a really pretty glow. Okay, I've also been using the Josie Maran Argan Enlightenment Illuminizer. And this only actually has one shade, but it is more of a frosty champagne color than obviously Becca Topaz. This is much more of a topaz slash darker tone. So I will include this one kind of like on my décolleté area. I don't put this one all over my body because it's obviously quite a few shades lighter, but it definitely adds that like super boost of shimmer when you want that. One of the newest ones that I found is Giorgio Armani Fluid Sheer. And this you can mix in with your foundation or all over your body, but it kind of does give me like a tan type of coloring that it adds to my foundation. This is in the color 14. So I don't like to use this one too much on my face because with my skin tone, I don't really feel like I need to add any more color to my face. But if you are a little bit lighter than me, then this might be a great way to add a little bit of color to your foundation. Or if you have like a lighter foundation that you normally use during the winter and you want to make it summer ready, this can be a good way. And I know a lot of makeup artists do include this in their foundation on their clients or on themselves. So this one definitely works well with foundation. Just this color is like, it does add a little hint of color to my foundation that I don't really need. And then the last one that I got, this is a new thing that I found, and it was so dope. It was like one of those things that you go into Sephora and the lights are so bright, and it was shining on this, and it was like, oh, like as soon as I walked by, and you kind of like can't help but put it in your basket. So this is Laura Mercier, and this is the Bronzed Butter Face and Body Veil in Gold Lust. I think this is the only shade it came in. It's kind of like a creamy, moussey slash body butter that you can put on your face and body. I put it on my face, but it kind of made me feel like it gave me a little bit of like an oilier finish. And even though I have dry skin, like in the summer, if I'm out by the pool and the sun's like beating down on my face, then I'll still get shiny. So I don't really need help in that department getting any shinier, especially when I'm outside. But this looked great on the décolleté area, and then I put it on the top of my shins and on the top of my thighs to kind of add light in those areas, anywhere that I would want my skin to pop out a little bit more, just like when you're highlighting your face. So anywhere where you want, you know, eyes to be drawn or light to be drawn, that's where I put it. But this is really cool because it's almost like a base for any type of body shimmer that you want to put on, and you can put that on and you can be done. Or you can dust a bronzer or shimmering powder or any type of highlighter on top of it, and it really adheres. Even with like dipping in the water and stuff, as long as you're like patting dry, you know, you can't dip in there and be scrubbing yourself and expect it to be on, but it lasts a lot longer when you use this first. So I thought this was kind of cool. And I don't really have anything like it, or have I seen anything like it. Okay, the next thing I want to talk about is a hair product. I only have one product, but I recently went to a salon in Pasadena. It was Brett and Lee Salon, and they used this mask on me. This is the Oribe mask for beautiful color, and I decided to add a little bit of color to my hair, which I never do, but it made me feel so weary because I was like, oh God, I'm adding color to my hair, and you know, my hair is gonna break off, blah, blah, blah. I haven't really had any issues, but when they put this mask on my hair, right after she pulled me up from the sink, it was so soft. And it had an amazing smell, and I was totally down for anything that was gonna help protect the color and protect my hair because I didn't want anything to happen to it. So, I don't even know what this smells like. It's kind of got a more perfumey smell, but this mask is amazing. I kind of feel like it's a concentrated mask. That's how I would describe it. So any other mask, I put a mask on my hair every time I wash my hair, but whenever I put a mask on my hair, I feel like it, you know, it does make a difference, but I leave it on maybe 5 to 10 minutes while I'm like shaving or, you know, doing something else in the shower, and it doesn't make that huge of a difference. I can definitely tell that my hair is more moisturized, it's a little softer, a little more manageable, easier to detangle, but it's not that huge of a difference. You put this on for like 3 minutes. By the time I literally shave, like wash my body, and I mean, I'm doing this in like 3 minutes, this thing will have your hair so soft, and it feels like when I put regular masks in my hair and then I like hop under the dryer and leave it on for about an hour, and that's the same softness this will apply in 3 minutes. So I don't know what the heck is in here, but it works. So I like it, and it was a pricier item, but I think it'll be something I always get because when it comes to moisturizing my hair, I feel like it's something I can't really skimp on because I have dry skin as it is and dry hair. So I want to keep my hair in my head, so I will pay to have it moisturized. Okay, the next thing I want to talk about is a skincare item. I just have this one, but I found this random brand at, where was I? CVS. And it's called Nip and Fab Skin, and I got a moisturizer by them, a cleanser, and this, which is the Glycolic Fix Overnight Purifying Gel. So I never really feel like I need to exfoliate too much. I'll exfoliate every now and then, and I never really feel like I have too many problems with my skin. But randomly, about a month and a half ago, I started getting a lot of dry skin in my nose area, and it was so weird because it was just peeling, and it just kept peeling and peeling, and it wasn't anything I could ever really do. Like, I used a traditional exfoliator, and I would use that to massage on my nose and my face. And I would over moisturize. I would put on a super deep moisturizer at night. I would use moisturizing masks. I use all these different things, but then randomly I was like, oh, let me try this. So I washed my face and I put this on, and it exfoliated my face overnight. And I would wake up in the morning and my skin wouldn't be peeling anymore. And I would just add moisturizer and get on down the road. So I'm not exactly sure how this works. Actually, I'll read to you. It says, a nighttime clarifying system for dull, oily skin. Glycolic and salicylic acids combine to help resurface and purify skin by gently lifting dead skin cells away with continuous deep pore cleansing action. So there you go. It was basically lifting skin cells away, as great as that sounds, but it worked really well. So this is gonna be something I keep, and I use this tiniest amount. I mean, this is gonna last forever, and it was a more expensive drugstore item, but it wasn't like high-end skincare prices. So I feel like it was under $20, but it was the only thing that worked. So I'm totally for this. It didn't irritate my skin, but yet it helped resurface my skin and exfoliate overnight. So I'm in. Okay, so next I want to talk about foundations. I have two. I have the Makeup Forever Professional HD Makeup in the stick form. It looks like this. And I have shade, just so you know, 180 or R530. And then I also have the Too Faced Born This Way foundation in Mahogany. And I've been mixing these two together. I like them a lot. This one goes on so smooth. It's buildable, and it's great for just traveling, and I don't know, it's so perfect and compact, and you can just draw where you want it on your face, like a couple of stripes, and you're good to go. This one's a little darker for my skin tone, but it works really well with the outer part of my face. So I'll put this towards my hairline, the outer edges, and then I'll go in with this more so towards the center of my face and use like a drop or so of it and combine them together. But they both blend really well into the skin. They add coverage and they're really natural looking. So I love both of these. I've been using them a lot. Okay, so next I'm going to talk about a blotting powder. This is the Cover FX blotting powder. And this doesn't have, it comes with a little puff, but this doesn't have too much color payoff. Obviously it's just a blotting powder, but I keep this in my bag whenever I'm going out, whenever I just need to like touch up anywhere where I'm too oily. So that's mainly my forehead, my chin, and my nose. But yeah, this works really well and it doesn't like cake up your makeup. The next thing I want to talk about is this blush. It's so mini and tiny. It's super cute. This is a NARS blush. And oh my gosh, the name of it is Goulue. It's Goulue. I don't know how to pronounce it, but this was actually, I think either a Sephora VIB treat that they sent me, or it was like a birthday item. I'm not really sure, but they sent it to me in the mail for free. And I think this blush is so pretty. I've been wearing it every single day. I'm wearing it right now on my cheeks, if you can tell. I don't know if you can see it, but I really like the way this looks. It's got kind of like a petal pink with a little bit of gold shimmer in it, but it just kind of is like one of those universal colors that goes with everything. So I've really been enjoying this. And I pretty much have been using it on a daily basis. Rarely do I not use it. And I think this is so cool if you're able to get your hands on it, or it's like one of those treats that you can pick. I would pick this because it's like the perfect travel size blush and it'll go with all your looks. You can throw it in your suitcase and you know, anything that's tiny is great. So this is probably what I've been getting the most compliments on in the last month, just not to sound conceited, but when I walk out somewhere and someone sees my makeup, someone always questions me about what I'm wearing. It's the most random find to me, but I've heard a lot about it and I finally got the opportunity to try it. But this is the Betty Illuminizer by The Balm Cosmetics, and they don't sell it where I live. I'm in Los Angeles. I've never found it, but I went to go visit, or actually went to a wedding in New York, and I had to run into, what is it, Duane Reade, I think? I had to run into a Duane Reade, which is, I think, in the same family as Walgreens, same corporation. And they had it there, and they had a whole wall of The Balm Cosmetics, and it's so awesome that this is a drugstore-ish highlighter. But yeah, this highlighter is so amazing. I have it on my cheeks right now. Actually, you can kind of see, hopefully. But every time I wear it, I get some type of compliment from this highlighter. And I think it's because the undertones really match my skin tone. But I love this bronzy look, and it's so, I want to say potent. It's just so beautiful, like one swipe, and it really, really shows up on your skin tone, and it gives you just this really beautiful glow that honestly, out of all my highlighters, is unmatched. So this is my new favorite. I've used this every day. I've dropped every other highlighter because this one is just so awesome. Okay, next I want to talk about a concealer. So this is the Tarte Amazonian Clay Waterproof 12-Hour Concealer in the shade Deep. And this is just a concealer I've added with my Urban Decay, I think it's Weightless Creamy Concealer. But this I'll just use to spot conceal. So if I have a pimple, or like I have a little spot on my face that I've been covering up lately, this works really well because it's just not stick form. You can just get in there and it gives you like a potent concealer right in that one area, so you don't have to put concealer all over your face. But yeah, this has been awesome to add along with the under eye concealer that I'm currently using. Okay, the next thing I want to talk about is the Benefit Highbrow. I know they're just about to redo, or they have redone their whole brow line. So this is probably either the old packaging, or I'm hoping it's not an old product. But this is what I use to highlight underneath my brow bone and on top of my brows. And it's in a stick form, and it is so creamy and a light pink that's kind of like, when I swatch it on myself, like I'm like, I don't know, because you know, it doesn't really match my skin tone and my shade, but once I blend it out, it really does help to like lift your brow and to define your brows a little bit more. So it kind of does the same thing as going in with concealer and like an angled brush or definer brush and outlining your brows. So this to me is a little bit easier because it's in the pencil form. You just draw it on, rub it out. So simple. Okay, the next thing I want to talk about is a Marc Jacobs eye stick. I'm like, I don't know what they're called, eye stick. Anyway, this is in Twinkle Pop, and or Twinkle Pop eye stick. Actually, the shade I believe is Honey Bunny, I think. But they're so cute. It's like this little, it looks like a little crayon. But I use this, I've been using this to highlight the inner corners of my eyes. So it's a really potent eyeshadow stick that I can just go into the inner corners and add that little pop, which once again, I like it in the stick form versus like going in with an eyeshadow and a different brush because it's so easy. I can just like color it in, rub it out. Works so well. Okay, next I want to talk about the lashes that I am currently wearing. I love them. These are the House of Lashes Iconic Lashes. I've heard so much about these online, and I finally went and bought them, and I love them, and I now know why everybody else loves them. Like, they're so awesome. So they look like this. They're so beautiful. Make sure it's not blinding you. I don't know what it is. I literally don't know what it is about these lashes, but they just are so wispy on the ends, and they just waken your eyes. Like once you put them on, like it just changes everything. It changes your whole eyeshadow look, everything. It makes you look awake. And personally, my own eyelashes will crisscross across my eye. They do all types of crazy things. They pretty much have a mind of their own. They don't listen to anything I say. And I love that these Iconics also, the lashes do crisscross. So it kind of gives it a little more of a natural look, as natural as fake lashes can look. But it gives a little more of a natural look on my eye, because it's kind of more so like my own actual eyelash, but just obviously 10 times better, way more fuller and way more wispy on the outside. So yeah, I love these. The other thing I've been using to put them on is the House of Lashes eyelash adhesive, which is really interesting. It is like this milky iridescent shade, not that you see the actual color of the eyelash glue once you put it on your eye, but it'll dry clear, and it's white, but it has this little brush behind it which works really well, or brush on it I should say, and you can actually brush on the lash line. So the one thing I do like about this is it makes it so much more easy to be precise about getting the glue right on the lash line. Like there's no problems with glue getting on a little bit of the base of the lashes, you know, making the lash hairs go every which way, and you know the challenges that you can have. So this is really cool because that precise brush will allow you to get right in there and like put the glue right on the lash line. Okay, the next thing I'm going to talk about is something else that also is a cult favorite that everybody loves, and they are the Morphe 350 palettes. I have both the shimmer one that they just came out with and the matte. So I will show you. These things are huge. It's like the entire size of my head. Yeah, but the cool thing is you have so many shades to choose from, but I don't know if these are really travel friendly. I don't think I'll be taking these anywhere because this is just a lot, but they're so pretty. Oh my gosh. And I will show you swatches so you can see them even on my skin tone, but there's just an array of colors. I'm wearing the entire 2 palettes on my face right now. The shimmery shade, peachy shade I have on is this one right here. You can see that. And then I went in with the matte shades in the crease. You see if I can get this thing open. There we go. These are so pretty. I don't know what it is. It's just all my favorite shades in one place. So in my crease, I went in with this guy right there and this guy to deepen it up, and then I finished it off. I got a little darker on the edges with that guy. But I've done probably 2 or 3 looks already with these palettes. But yeah, these are just so great and so affordable. And the only challenge I have is like I said, I'm not gonna take this anywhere because it's the size of my face. But that's okay though, because I don't need to take it anywhere. I'll just stay here and live with my palette. Okay, yay! So now on to my favorite part, lips. I have quite a few of them. I'm going to like barrel through them so this video is not any longer than it needs to be. Okay, so favorite lip products I've been using all month and maybe the last 2 months, I'm not gonna lie, is one of them, it's all scratched off, but it is the L'Oreal Infallible Pro Matte Gloss. And this is in the shade Nude Elude, even though there's nothing nude about this. I don't know why they named it that, but I don't know why they named it that. But yeah, this shade is so awesome. It's like an everyday shade. I love this formula. Okay, it's not an everyday shade, but it's a little hint of pink, rosiness, and it's not too light. Like, it does have some depth in it. And the formula for these glosses are so awesome. It's so creamy, and they do dry, but they don't dry completely matte where, you know, it's kiss proof. Like if you kiss something, definitely this lip gloss does come off. It is a gloss, it's not just like a liquid lipstick. The other shades that I've been wearing every day are Anastasia Beverly Hills lip glosses, and they're in Terra and Sepia. So Terra over here, Sepia over here. You're probably like, why did she go to the store? Why did she buy 2 lip glosses that look like the exact same shade? I don't know. I literally, when I was like checking out, was like, this is kind of the same shade. But when you swatch them, they're completely different. So one kind of has like a reddish brown undertone, kind of terracotta-y, which is Terra, and that's one that I have been wearing the most. And then Sepia is more of a cooler tone brown that just matches my skin tone fairly well, so I can just throw this on even if I barely have any makeup on. It's just one of those glosses that adds a little color so you can, you know, can't just see like straight through to your lips, but at the same time, it's not a color that draws a ton of attention. So it just works really well with my skin tone, and it's a nice everyday shade when you don't want to, you know, be extra. The next thing I want to talk about is the lipstick I'm currently wearing, which I love. This is the Ofra Cosmetics Kathleen Lights Miami Fever collaboration. This is the liquid lipstick, and I think they've actually changed their Ofra packaging because I've got this a while ago, but I've been wearing it a lot lately because it's just so perfectly spring. So I really like this orange tone. It's not like something I would go to the store and just pick out probably on my own, but I took a chance on it and I absolutely love it. I love their liquid lipsticks. They're very comfortable, which is awesome. And the tone is just this nice, like brown based orange. So it's not too neon, it's just perfect for getting that orange hue in there that's still very wearable. And I will outline that with a brown lip liner and it works flawlessly. So on top of that, I put this Buxom lip gloss in Mai Tai. It's one of their like plumping lip glosses. And this is something that I will wear every day when I'm honestly not wearing any makeup. I put it over top, but this doesn't have a lot of color payoff, but it does give you that icy cool plumping feel. And it's just really great to have something that, you know, gives your lips a little bit of shine, but when you don't want to go with too much color. So I've been wearing this on those pretty much like no makeup days. Yeah. So the next one I want to talk about is this NYX Lingerie Liquid Lipstick. And this is in the shade Bedtime Flirt. And I know there's like a billion of these shades that came out, but this is the one that I thought I would like the least, and I like it the most. A very neutral pink. It's kind of got like a milky base to it, but it's still very wearable for my skin tone. I love this shade. I would wear this with a brown lip liner as well, and it's just the perfect like everyday pink, I wanna say. It doesn't draw too much attention, but it just adds that super girly hint of color. And these also dry matte as well. So it's just the perfect shade. I've been wearing it all over Instagram. I put it on quite a few of my photos. But yeah, I just love this shade mixed with a brown liner. It's just the perfect shade of pink for my tone. This is a Jeffree Star Velour liquid lipstick. I've been wanting to try his lipsticks and I got the shade Gemini, and I love this as well. This is another mauvey pinky tone. I find that this one's a little more drying than the NYX Lip Lingerie, but you can see them side by side. You can kind of tell this one has a little more of an orange-y tone, brown tone than this pink one here, the NYX. And it's just kind of unique to my collection. I don't think I really have anything like it, but it's super awesome to just put on with any eye look, like I said. So yeah. Okay, I think that's it. I went through everything. I have a huge table of stuff, but I went through everything. That has been my favorites through the month of May. Thank you so much for watching this video till the end. If you did, I appreciate it. I know that I've just been blabbing away. So thank you so much for tuning in. If you did like this video, please like it, comment below, let me know what products you've been using in the month of May and what you can't live without, because I will probably go and pick it up myself. So thank you again for checking out my video. Please like and subscribe, and I will see you next time. Bye.